This dashcam video shows a Seminole County deputy trying to pull over Marcus Jordan in his blue Lamborghini as he was driving down 1792 in Maitland Tuesday morning, swerving and then taking off once the deputy turned on his sirens.
Here's gone west on Greenwood Drive.
It was less than 20 minutes before he got stuck on these Sunrail tracks. Now we're learning more about Jordan's night out on the town. The report says he told Maitland officers he had just left Rachel's Gentlemen's Club in Castleberry, about a mile from the Sunrail tracks. He also went to a few venues in Winter Park. But when asked about how many drinks he had, he couldn't say, but said he was not over the legal limit. When asked from a scale 0 to 10 how intoxicated he was, with 0 being sober, he said 3. This was as officers say he reeked of alcohol, was slurring his speech, his eyes bloodshot, and he was confused about where he was. The report says he insisted he could drive and that he made the wrong turn and just needed help getting off the tracks. This, as officers say, a Sunrail train was about 10 minutes away. The report says he refused to get in the patrol car until officers answered a question, why he was, quote, getting treated like a criminal, like he was doing something wrong.
Hello guys, and welcome to the J Report. Today, yet another celebrity has been caught drinking and driving. I mean, when will they ever learn? When this happens, we see the same cycle. Some public outrage, maybe an apology, some community service, and then life continues. But what happens to the people who lose their lives or lose loved ones to drunk driving? So let's talk about it. If this is the kind of content that you enjoy, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing this video so that it may be able to reach a wider audience. So today, the celebrity we're going to talk about is Marcus Jordan. Marcus is one of the sons to Michael Jordan, the famous NBA legend. So we've seen him being caught driving under the influence and in possession of drugs. And it begs the question, when will they ever learn? Not just celebrities, but just people in general. The first time I came to know about Marcus, he was dating the famous best friend to Kim Kardashian, Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen also used to date Scottie Pippen, whom was a very close friend to Michael. And due to them dating, the relationship between Michael and Scottie also got fractured.
Hey, Mr. Jordan, what do you think about Marcus and Larsa Pippen together? You approve of it? No.
And so first, let me roll some clips so that you can see the arrest videos, and then we'll have people's reaction before I come back with my commentary. So let's do that now.
I need you guys out of the car because there is a train coming right now.
What the fuck?
Alright, so then let me pull up. You can't move.
You're not going to be able to move it. Just get out of the car.
Move it to the right.
You can't. You're buried.
No, you can move it to the right.
You're buried, bro. You can't go nowhere. You're buried. But there's a train
At least to the right.
less than 5 minutes away.
To the right.
Alright, so then you want to get hit by a train? You think I want to get hit by a train? No, that's what I'm saying. Get out of the car so we don't get hit, so we can get off this thing.
Baby, try to the right.
Alright, get out of the car.
Okay.
Get out of the car.
Okay.
I gotta order you guys out. Get out of the car, both of you guys. Come on. Safety first. Safety first, man.
Of course, safety first, but I mean, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but your car's not going anywhere, man. It's
I
literally stuck.
understand that.
So, come on.
Yeah, you guys need to get out of the train.
There's a train coming. I don't want to see you guys get hit, bro.
I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of us. We can't push this thing in reverse and get it off the track. No? Fellas. Yes.
Hold on.
I'm just trying to get my car off of the train track. I didn't realize that this was a train track. I mean, I'm just saying, if there's 6 of us and we throw this thing in reverse.
Well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyways, okay? So that's why. Because like it's not alcohol coming from you and you're on train tracks. Okay. So
come on, man.
Just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyways, okay?
I'm fine behind the wheel. I just would like to get my car out of this.
We'll deal with that after this, okay? We'll deal with that after this. But that's why I had to get you out of the car, okay? Because I hear spinning tires, I hear slurred speech from you. You're driving on train tracks.
I'm not slurring anything, and I'm
okay. I'm letting you know. I have concerns. Okay?
Well, I appreciate that.
Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle.
I appreciate your concerns.
Yeah, I don't want.
But I am not inebriated. I'm not anything that cannot drive home. Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home, and I made a wrong turn. We're just trying to head home, man. I live in. Honestly, I made a left, and I made a right, and I made another right, and here we are.
Okay. Where are you guys coming from?
We were at a couple of venues tonight.
So now that you have watched these videos, I'm surprised that this is what Marcus chose to do. I mean, anyone, you don't even have to have money, but if you're drinking and you know that you are past the limit, why not take an Uber? Why not take a Lyft? I mean, how much is an Uber or a Lyft? These people are even underpaid. We're supposed to be even paying more. So it is pretty affordable to most people, not just celebrities. Anyone can afford an Uber. And so when you know that you are under the influence, why not take an Uber? And then with Marcus, the funniest thing is the way he's name dropping. He's thinking that because his dad is Michael Jordan, then maybe that affords him leeway, or that name would get him out of situations. Because otherwise, why was it even important for him to name drop while he was being, arrested? And so this just shows you the privilege that most of these celebrities think that they have. But the thing that annoys me at this point is that when they do this, they not only put themselves in danger, but other people on the road. In this case, thank God that no one was hurt. One celebrity that I've seen her life change for the worse is Apple Watts. Apple used to appear in Love and Hip Hop, and I'm sure most of you have heard about her. And she got into an accident in March of 2022 while driving under the influence, and her life changed forever. She suffered a fractured skull, her spinal cord also got injured, and also a broken arm. And if you see the contrast between who she was and how she looks now, it's saddening. And in this case, it's not a thank God situation because she was still hurt, but at least she hurt herself and not the people around her. I have seen a girl on Instagram, she's called Riley, her mom is called Alyssa, and this girl was hit by a drunk driver, and also her life changed. Right now, she's wheelchair bound, she doesn't even smile, she had traumatic brain injury, and she just sits there the whole day. This girl was very vibrant, she used to be in gymnastics, but right now all she does is just sit in a wheelchair. Her mom has to do everything for her, and this was an accident that happened when all of them, the whole family, was in the car. And it just so happened that Riley was the one who got most affected. And to make the matter worse, the drunk driver was only jailed for a year, and right now she's out and continuing to live her life. Yes, maybe she is guilty or lives her life with guilt, but the fact won't change that Riley's life changed forever. She will be like in that state probably for the rest of her life. And that is not fair for her family because this was a girl that was vibrant. She had so much going on for her, but this is how her life is. When it comes to Apple, she said that she's so sad none of her friends tried to stop her. But I beg to ask, if you are drunk or if you are tipsy, I'm sure there's a way you just know that I am above the limit. Without anyone telling you, you just know. But then you choose to ignore and put yourself and other people around you in danger. Apple is a mother. She has 3 kids. Imagine if she was taken from them because of just drinking. So let us be responsible. When we get into the road drunk, it is not funny for ourselves and the people around us. Also, a case in point, let's talk about Karen Huger, who stars in Real Housewives of Potomac. Right now, she's in rehab because of drunk driving. And this is not the first time that this happens. Someone like Karen has said openly that she's married to the Black Bill Gates. So she surely can afford a ride. She's rich, by most people's standards. So she can afford to get a ride. This was unnecessary. And in her case, thank God she also hit a tree. Imagine if this was a different case where she hit people and the worst happened.
So more details have been reported about Marcus Jordan's arrest, and it is not looking good for him. Police report said at 1:14 a.m. local time Tuesday, 2 officers were headed east on Greenwood Road near Mechanic Street in Maitland when they saw the Lamborghini on the tracks. An officer noticed the middle of the car was positioned over the tracks and the tires are halfway buried in the dirt and rocks by being spun repeatedly. Jordan kept saying he made a wrong turn and needed help getting the SUV off the tracks, and he was confused about where he was located. Jordan also had slurred speech and red bloodshot eyes. The officer asked Jordan to step out of the SUV, but Jordan would not do so, instead advising he was going to drive it. The vehicle was not going anywhere, being stuck on the tracks, and there was a danger that the SUV could be hit by a train. At one point, he said, "I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home, and I made a wrong turn." Officers also found a clear plastic baggie with the white powdery substance in Jordan's pocket, which tested positive for cocaine using a field cocaine ID wipe. Officers transported Jordan to the Orange County, Florida DUI Center. Jordan sang the entire way there, and his speech was slurred. Jordan was cited with driving under the influence and charged with a DUI crash with property damage, possession of cocaine, and resisting an officer without violence.
He actually had cocaine. Possession of cocaine, guys. Resisting arrest. And there was another thing also as well. It was a DUI stop, by the way. So I'm assuming, man, he must have been high as a kite. Maybe he was swerving around the roads. I don't know. But this is bad, guys.
So guys, it just makes sense that when you're under influence, it's better to just take an Uber. Or when you're going out with friends, make sure that one of you doesn't drink. Like, have a designated driver, the one that will take you guys home. Not all of you have to take alcohol. Let us just be responsible, because this thing affects both us and the people that we meet on the roads. And some of these consequences we have seen are dire and they're life-changing. So I want to know your opinion. What do you think about this matter? For someone like Karen Huger, do you think that she deserves jail time? She will be sentenced in February, but I would just love to hear what you think about the situation. Do you think that she deserves to be forgiven, or do you think she needs to be given a harsher penalty, because this is not the first time? Also, just in general, let me know your opinions down in the comment section. I would love to keep the discussion going. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, the Joy Report out.